Welcome, beautiful souls. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to attract their dream life effortlessly while others struggle for years, the secret isn't luck, it's alignment. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 proven law of attraction techniques that will help you manifest your desires faster than ever before. These aren't vague ideas, they're practical, step-by-step methods that work with the power of your subconscious mind, meditation, and the abundance mindset. Manifestation isn't magic. It's science and spirituality working together. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil, and the seeds you plant through thoughts, emotions, and intentions eventually grow into your reality. By learning how to reprogram your subconscious and enter states like flow and deep alignment, you can literally reshape your future. In this video, I'll break down techniques such as visualization, affirmations, gratitude practices, meditation, and the art of detachment. Each one is designed to not only raise your vibration, but also to shift your mental programming so you attract what you want quickly and naturally. Whether you want financial abundance, a soulmate connection, better health, or a life filled with freedom and joy, these tools will help you get there. So stay with me until the end, because I'll also share how to combine all 5 techniques for maximum results. Plus, I'll give you actionable steps you can begin using today. Remember, manifestation isn't about wishing, it's about aligning your energy with the reality you want. Let's dive into the first technique, the incredible power of visualization. Visualization is one of the most powerful manifestation tools, and here's why: the subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between something vividly imagined and something experienced in real life. That means when you mentally rehearse a future where your dream is already real, your brain begins wiring new neural pathways as if it's happening now. You're literally training your mind and body to expect that reality. For example, elite athletes use visualization before every game. They picture themselves running faster, scoring, and winning. When they step onto the field, their body responds as though it's already familiar with success. The same principle works for your life goals, whether it's landing your dream job, manifesting financial freedom, or building loving relationships. Set aside 5-10 minutes daily. Close your eyes, take a few calming breaths, and imagine the desired reality with as much detail as possible. Picture the surroundings. Hear the sounds. Feel the emotions. Don't just see it. Live it in your mind. The stronger the sensory experience, the faster your subconscious accepts it as truth. Visualization is not daydreaming, it's intentional creation. By practicing it daily, you send a consistent message to the universe and your subconscious: this is who I am becoming. But visualization becomes even more powerful when you add the second step, engaging all of your senses. Let's explore that next. When people first try visualization, they often just see an image. But manifestation speeds up when you go beyond sight. The subconscious mind thrives on multi-sensory experiences. The more real it feels in your body, the faster it imprints as your identity. So don't just look at a mental picture, step inside of it. Imagine you're manifesting your dream home. Instead of only picturing the exterior, walk through it in your mind. Run your hand across the smooth marble countertop. Hear the laughter of your family in the living room. Smell fresh flowers in a vase by the window. Taste a warm cup of coffee as you look out at the view. Feel the comfort of the couch as you relax. Suddenly, the dream doesn't feel like a fantasy, it feels like a memory. Create a visualization journal. Write out sensory scripts, describing how it feels to live your dream life. Then, during your visualization practice, bring those descriptions to life in your imagination. This will make the session more vivid and emotionally charged. And remember, the subconscious loves repetition. The more you experience your desire through all 5 senses, the more natural it feels. Soon, your outer reality begins to reflect your inner rehearsal. But there's another ingredient we can't skip: emotion. Let's talk about anchoring visualization with elevated emotions. Visualization without emotion is like planting a seed without water. Emotion is the energy that fuels manifestation. When you visualize with feelings like joy, gratitude, love, or excitement, you create a magnetic field that draws your desire closer. This matters. Make it real. Think about the last time you felt overwhelming gratitude. Maybe someone surprised you with kindness, or you received a gift you weren't expecting. That feeling of warmth and expansion in your chest is exactly what you want to recreate during visualization. Attach that emotion to your imagined future, and suddenly your brain says, "This is happening now." And at the peak of your visualization, pause and breathe into your heart. Whisper phrases like, "I am so grateful this is already mine," or "I love the life I'm living." Allow your body to flood with the feeling as though your dream is already real. This anchors your vision into your nervous system. When emotion is combined with mental imagery, manifestation becomes inevitable. You're no longer hoping, it's already imprinted on your subconscious mind. And to lock it in even deeper, let's add the final step of visualization, affirming the reality with a powerful closing statement. Every visualization session should end with a simple affirmation that seals the experience. This is like pressing save on your subconscious programming. Without it, the visualization can fade. With it, the subconscious begins running that new belief in the background of your daily life. For example, after visualizing your dream job, you might close your eyes and affirm, "It's already mine." Or if you're manifesting abundance, say, "Money flows to me effortlessly." The exact words matter less than the certainty behind them. Keep it short, powerful, and present tense. Place your hand over your heart when affirming. This physical gesture links the statement with your emotional center, strengthening the subconscious connection. Over time, this practice trains your inner dialogue to align with your vision instead of your doubts. And that completes the cycle of visualization. See it, feel it with all senses, charge it with emotion, and seal it with affirmation. This single technique alone can transform your life. But when combined with the next technique, affirmations for reprogramming, you'll unlock even greater manifestation power. Affirmations are more than just positive thinking. They are powerful tools to reprogram the subconscious mind. Remember, 95% of your daily actions, habits, and reactions are controlled by subconscious programming. If those programs are rooted in fear, lack, or self-doubt, they'll keep you stuck. Affirmations work like gentle yet persistent commands, telling your subconscious, "This is the new story, and I'm sticking to it." Think of the subconscious like a computer. If you keep running old software, you'll get outdated results. Affirmations are like installing new, upgraded programs. For example, instead of running on the old belief, "I'm not good enough," you replace it with, "I am worthy of love and success." With repetition, the new belief becomes the default setting. Affirmations must feel believable enough for your subconscious to accept. If you go from "I'm broke" to "I'm a billionaire" overnight, your mind might reject it. Instead, ease into it. Start with, "I am open to receiving more money every day." Once that feels natural, build it up. When used consistently, affirmations shift your identity at the deepest level. And once your identity changes, your reality must follow. But the way you phrase them makes all the difference. So let's dive into the power of present tense affirmations. Affirmations are most effective when stated in the present tense. Why? Because the subconscious only understands the now. If you say, "I will be successful," your subconscious hears it as a future possibility, not a current reality. The vibration of one day pushes your desire away. Instead, affirm as if it's already here. For example, instead of "I will attract abundance," say, "I attract abundance easily and effortlessly." Instead of "I will find love," say, "I am surrounded by love and connection." By speaking as if it's already true, you signal to your subconscious and to the universe that this is your identity now. This can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if your current reality doesn't match. But remember, manifestation begins with inner alignment, not outer evidence. The more you affirm it, the more natural it feels, and soon your actions, decisions, and opportunities begin to align with your words. Think of it like planting seeds. You don't say, "One day this might be a tree," you say, "This is a tree growing." Present tense affirms growth and inevitability, so always state affirmations in the now, and watch how quickly your subconscious responds. But to make affirmations even more magnetic, we need to bring in emotion. One of the biggest mistakes people make with affirmations is repeating them like a robot. They'll say, "I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy," but with no emotion. Without emotion, affirmations are just empty words. The subconscious responds to feeling, not monotone repetition. Think of the last time you passionately declared something, like "I've got this," or "Yes, I did it." That energy imprints a belief instantly. That's the power you want to channel with affirmations. Feel the truth in your words, even if your logical mind doesn't see evidence yet. Here's an actionable tip. Before repeating your affirmations, take 3 deep breaths and smile. This shifts your state and opens your heart. Then say your affirmations with conviction, like you're celebrating them already being true. The emotion creates a vibrational frequency that matches your desired reality. So don't just speak your affirmations, live them, breathe them, and embody them. When emotion is present, your subconscious doesn't question, it accepts. And when combined with practices like meditation, affirmations become even more powerful. Let's explore how pairing them with deep breathing or meditation amplifies results. Affirmations work best when your mind is calm and open, which is why combining them with meditation or conscious breathing is so effective. When you're relaxed, your brain shifts into slower frequencies like alpha or theta. These are the states where the subconscious mind is most receptive to new programming. Imagine finishing a meditation where your body feels light and your mind is clear. Right in that state, you begin repeating, "I am abundant, I am magnetic, I am free." Because you're deeply relaxed, the words bypass your conscious resistance and go straight into your subconscious. You don't have to meditate for an hour. Even 3 minutes of slow breathing before your affirmations makes a difference. Try inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4, and exhaling for 6. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, putting you into a receptive state. Then affirmations land like seeds in fertile soil. So, whenever possible, pair affirmations with meditation or breathwork. It's like putting your desires on rocket fuel. And if you really want to take it to the next level, create a personal mantra, a signature affirmation you repeat throughout your day. Let's look at how to design one. A personal mantra is a short, powerful phrase that represents the essence of your desired reality. Unlike a long list of affirmations, a mantra becomes your anchor, something you can return to at any time, anywhere. Think of it as the heartbeat of your new subconscious program. For example, if you're manifesting abundance, "Everything always works out for me." If you're focusing on self-worth, "I am enough." If you're manifesting love, it might be, "I am love, and love flows to me." Keep it simple, powerful, and emotionally charged. The beauty of a mantra is that you can weave it into your day, repeat it while driving, cooking, working, or even walking. Whisper it under your breath when doubt creeps in. Over time, it becomes second nature, and you'll find it replacing negative self-talk automatically. So take a moment to create your mantra today. Write it down, repeat it often, and let it guide your energy. When affirmations become a natural part of your daily rhythm, they rewire your subconscious effortlessly. And now that we've covered affirmations in depth, it's time to move into the third technique, the incredible vibration of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to raise your vibration, and in the world of manifestation, your vibration is everything. When you're in a state of gratitude, you're signaling to the universe, "I already have enough, and I am open to more." This is why gratitude is often called a magnet for abundance. It shifts your frequency instantly from lack to appreciation, from fear to trust, and from scarcity to overflow. Science backs this up. Studies in positive psychology show that people who practice gratitude daily experience greater happiness, better relationships, and even improved physical health. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel good, it rewires your subconscious mind to notice opportunities, blessings, and solutions instead of problems. You don't need big things to be grateful for. Gratitude works best when you begin with the simple: the sunlight through your window, the taste of your morning coffee, the smile of a stranger. Each moment of appreciation adds up to a higher frequency. This higher vibration naturally attracts better experiences into your reality. So if you ever feel stuck in doubt or negativity, pause and ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? It could be as small as the breath in your lungs. Gratitude instantly grounds you in the present and raises your vibration. To make it practical, let's explore one of the best tools for gratitude: keeping a daily gratitude journal. A gratitude journal is a simple yet life-changing practice. Each morning or evening, take 5 minutes to write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. This trains your subconscious to focus on abundance instead of lack. Over time, you'll notice your brain automatically searching for the good in every situation. For example, imagine waking up and writing, "I'm grateful for my cozy bed, the fresh air from my window, and the opportunity to learn something new today." These might seem small, but they shift your mind into a state of appreciation. And when you start your day with gratitude, the rest of the day flows with more ease and positivity. Don't just list items, feel them. As you write, close your eyes for a few seconds and connect with the emotion behind the words. Don't just write, "I'm grateful for my family." See their faces, hear their laughter, and feel the warmth in your heart. This emotional connection is what tells your subconscious, this is real abundance. The best part is, a gratitude journal becomes a treasure chest of positivity. On tough days, you can flip back through the pages and remind yourself how much good already exists in your life. But gratitude can also be applied to your desires by expressing thanks for what you want as if it's already here. Let's talk about that next. But don't just be grateful for what you have, be grateful for what's coming. When you express gratitude for desires as if they've already manifested, you trick your subconscious into believing it's real. And remember, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, it just accepts the feeling. For instance, if you're manifesting financial freedom, "I'm so grateful that money flows to me effortlessly. I'm grateful for the opportunities that continue to expand my wealth." If you're manifesting love, "I'm grateful for the deep connection I share with my soulmate. I'm grateful for the joy we create together." Speak and feel it like it's already part of your life. This practice aligns perfectly with the law of attraction. When you feel gratitude for something, it exists for me. And the universe responds by sending more experiences that match that frequency. You're literally pulling your desire from the invisible into the visible through thankfulness. So every day include at least one gratitude statement for your desires already fulfilled. This isn't pretending, it's embodying. It's stepping into the energy of already having and allowing the subconscious mind to lead you there. And along the way, don't forget to practice gratitude for the little things too. Let's explore why the small blessings matter so much. Manifestation isn't just about the big wins. It's about the little moments along the journey. When you only wait for the big breakthroughs to feel grateful, you're telling your subconscious that happiness is rare. But when you celebrate the small blessings, you create a mindset of constant abundance. Think about it. The smile from a stranger, the taste of fresh fruit, the feeling of sunlight on your skin. These are miracles we often overlook. Yet when you pause to notice and appreciate them, your vibration rises. You begin to see that life is already filled with abundance, and that makes it easier for bigger manifestations to flow in. Throughout the day, set reminders on your phone that simply say, "Notice the good." Each time it goes off, pause for a few seconds and acknowledge one small thing you're grateful for in that moment. This trains your subconscious mind to search for blessings instead of problems. Over time, you'll find that gratitude becomes your default state, not just something you do in a journal, but a way of living. And when gratitude becomes a lifestyle, your energy becomes magnetic. To supercharge this practice even more, try the technique I call a gratitude rampage. A gratitude rampage is one of the quickest ways to shift your energy. It's simple. For 1 or 2 minutes, speak out loud or write down everything you're grateful for without stopping. Let it flow naturally, no matter how big or small. The goal is to build momentum and flood your subconscious with appreciation. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned. I'm grateful for my strength. I'm grateful for opportunities. I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for the future that's unfolding. Keep going until you feel your energy shift. This practice not only raises your vibration, but also puts you into a state of flow. When you're flowing with gratitude, you're aligned with abundance, and that alignment is exactly what attracts manifestations faster. Even 2 minutes of a gratitude rampage can completely change your mood and your perspective. So try a gratitude rampage when you wake up, before bed, or anytime you feel stuck in negativity. It's like hitting the reset button for your energy. Gratitude, after all, is the foundation of the abundance mindset. And once you've mastered it, you're ready to move into the next powerful technique, meditation and flow state alignment. Meditation is one of the most effective tools for manifestation because it helps you quiet resistance. Most of us carry constant mental chatter, doubts, fears, worries that block the flow of abundance. When you meditate, you silence that noise and create space for higher guidance, intuition, and new possibilities. It's like tuning a radio away from static so you can finally hear the music clearly. The subconscious mind is most receptive when you're in relaxed brainwave states like alpha and theta. Meditation naturally takes you there. This is why so many manifestation techniques emphasize meditation. It's the doorway to reprogramming your subconscious beliefs. When the conscious mind relaxes, the subconscious is wide open to receive new instructions. For example, let's say you're manifesting a new career. If you meditate daily, you may start receiving sudden intuitive nudges, ideas, or even meet people by coincidence who guide you toward that path. That's not random. It's alignment. Meditation clears resistance, so the universe can send what you've been asking for. So, think of meditation as the foundation of manifestation. Even 5-10 minutes a day can realign your energy. And once you're in that meditative state, you can layer in other practices, like visualization and affirmations for maximum effect. But to make meditation practical, let's dive into the power of guided meditations. For beginners, meditation can feel intimidating. That's where guided meditations come in. A guided meditation is simply an audio or recording that walks you through a process, helping you relax, visualize, and align your energy. This removes the guesswork and makes it easier to stay focused. For manifestation, guided meditations often combine visualization, affirmations, and breathwork. For example, a wealth meditation might guide you through imagining money flowing into your life, while repeating affirmations like "I am abundant." The structure keeps your mind engaged while your subconscious absorbs the new programming. The beauty of guided meditations is consistency. You can listen to the same track every day, and over time, it conditions your subconscious like mental exercise. Just as lifting weights builds muscle, repeating guided meditations builds belief, confidence, and alignment. So find 1 or 2 guided meditations that resonate with you, whether for love, abundance, or healing, and commit to them for at least 21 days. You'll be amazed at how your vibration shifts. But meditation doesn't have to be complicated. You can also focus on something as simple as breath awareness. Breath is the bridge between your body and mind. By simply observing your breath, you anchor yourself in the present moment. This is powerful for manifestation, because when you're fully present, you're no longer projecting fear into the future or replaying lack from the past. You're aligned with now, and now is where creation happens. One simple technique is to close your eyes and count your breaths. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 6. As you focus on this rhythm, your nervous system relaxes, your mind quiets, and you naturally enter a meditative state. This state is fertile ground for new subconscious programming. The best part? You can practice breath awareness anywhere, at your desk, in your car, even while waiting in line. Anytime you feel stress or doubt creeping in, return to your breath. In just a few minutes, you'll shift back into alignment. Breath awareness may seem simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Over time, it trains your subconscious to associate calm with abundance and trust instead of stress and lack. And once you've built that foundation, you can take it further by tapping into the magical state of flow. The flow state is where manifestation becomes effortless. You've probably experienced it before, maybe while painting, writing, running, or even working on a project. Time seems to disappear, your energy feels limitless, and everything just clicks. In flow, you're fully present, fully engaged, and completely aligned with your highest self. In terms of manifestation, flow state is golden. Why? Because in flow, there's no resistance. Your subconscious isn't doubting, worrying, or overthinking. It's just creating. That's why ideas, solutions, and synchronicities often appear when you're in the zone. Flow is alignment in action. To enter flow more often, choose activities that challenge you just enough to stay engaged, but not so much that you feel overwhelmed. For some, it's journaling. For others, it's dancing, coding, or even gardening. The key is to lose yourself in the moment. That's when your subconscious opens up to the abundance mindset. And the more time you spend in flow, the more natural manifestation becomes. You stop forcing and start allowing. This is where the law of attraction really comes alive. You're aligned with the frequency of joy and creativity, and the universe mirrors that energy back to you. But this doesn't mean you should push harder. In fact, the opposite is true. The secret is learning how to attract through alignment, not effort. Many people misunderstand manifestation. They think it means working harder, hustling more, or obsessing over their goals. But the truth is, forcing repels what you want. When you push with desperation, you're vibrating with lack. On the other hand, alignment naturally attracts. When you're in flow, the right people, opportunities, and ideas show up effortlessly. Think of it like swimming in a river. If you're trying to swim upstream, you exhaust yourself and make little progress. But when you align with the current and flow downstream, everything feels easy. Manifestation works the same way. Alignment with your desire means you're moving with universal energy, not against it. Instead of asking, "What do I need to force today?" ask, "How can I align my energy today?" That might mean meditating, taking inspired action, or simply doing something that lights you up. When you're aligned, even small actions create big ripple effects. So remember, alignment attracts, forcing repels. Trust that being in the right state of mind and energy is more powerful than any amount of struggle. And this brings us to the next technique, which is often the hardest for people to master but absolutely essential: detachment and trust. One of the biggest mistakes people make with the law of attraction is clinging too tightly to their desires. They visualize once, then spend the rest of the day worrying, when will it come? Why isn't it here yet? That energy of obsession actually creates resistance. Why? Because if you're constantly checking, it means you don't truly believe it's already yours. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring about your goals. It means you hold the vision with faith, while releasing the anxiety around when and how it will show up. Think of it like planting a seed. Once you put it in the soil, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it, trust the process, and let nature do its work. When you're detached, you're signaling to your subconscious mind and to the universe that you trust. You're saying, "I've asked, I've aligned, and now I allow." That kind of energy is magnetic. It draws things to you because you're no longer blocking them with fear or impatience. So instead of gripping your desires, practice releasing them. Hold the vision, feel the excitement, but let go of the need to control. That surrender opens the door for miracles. And speaking of surrender, let's talk about cultivating trust in the universe. Trust is the bridge between your desire and its manifestation. Without trust, you're constantly second-guessing, which sends mixed signals to your subconscious and to universal energy. But when you trust, you relax into the flow and allow abundance to reach you in ways you couldn't even predict. One way to build trust is by looking at your past. Think about times when something you wanted eventually came true, or when life worked out even better than you imagined. Those moments prove that the universe has always been guiding you. Use them as evidence that you can trust the process again. You can also strengthen trust through daily affirmations. Phrases like, "The universe always supports me," or "Everything I desire is on its way." Reprogram your subconscious mind to expect positive outcomes. Over time, this becomes your natural belief system, and belief is the foundation of manifestation. Trust isn't passive, it's active surrender. It means doing your part by aligning your energy, then letting the universe handle the details. And to keep that trust strong, it's important to celebrate progress, even the small wins. That's where gratitude comes in. Gratitude is one of the most powerful states for manifestation. When you're grateful, you shift your focus from what's missing to what's already present. That shift raises your vibration instantly, aligning you with more things to be grateful for. It's the fastest way to step into an abundance mindset. For example, if you're manifesting financial abundance, start by being grateful for the money you already have, even if it's small. Be thankful for the roof over your head, the food on your table, the opportunities you've been given. This tells your subconscious, "I am already abundant," and when your mind believes you're abundant, the universe responds with more. Gratitude also dissolves impatience. Instead of thinking, "Why isn't my manifestation here yet?" you shift into, "Wow, look at how much is already working in my favor." That shift relaxes your energy, which makes it easier for your desires to flow in. To make gratitude a daily habit, try keeping a journal. Write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for each morning. Over time, you'll train your subconscious to expect abundance in every area of life. And once you're living in gratitude, it becomes much easier to recognize synchronicities. When you're aligned with the law of attraction, the universe often communicates through signs and synchronicities. Maybe you keep seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 444, or you overhear a conversation that gives you exactly the answer you were seeking. These aren't coincidences. They're signals that you're on the right path. The subconscious mind loves patterns, so when you begin noticing synchronicities, it's a sign your subconscious is tuned in to your desires. It's like a GPS recalculating and confirming that you're moving closer to your destination. Instead of brushing these signs off, embrace them, write them down, celebrate them, and use them as proof that your manifestation is unfolding. The more you acknowledge them, the more frequently they appear, reinforcing your trust. Remember, signs aren't the manifestation itself, they're breadcrumbs leading you toward it. Don't cling to them, but let them build your faith. And as your trust deepens, you'll notice another shift. Your emotions and beliefs will align. Emotions are the language of the subconscious mind. You can think positive thoughts all day, but if your emotions don't match, your manifestation will stall. True alignment happens when your feelings and your beliefs are in harmony with your desire. For example, if you're saying, "I am wealthy," but deep down you feel fear every time you look at your bank account, your subconscious is sending mixed signals. The key is to work on shifting your emotional state first, so your affirmations carry real power. One way to practice emotional alignment is through emotional rehearsal. Imagine your desire already fulfilled, and allow yourself to feel the emotions of joy, peace, or freedom that come with it. The more you can feel those emotions now, the faster your subconscious aligns with that reality. When your emotions align with your thoughts, you become unstoppable. You're no longer wishing, you're embodying. That's when manifestation accelerates, and this leads us into our final set of techniques, which focus on embodiment and identity shifting.